Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So striding in, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Lifted into center field. Hayes on the run for it. A dive, and he brings it in. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And right into the shift, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now. Lays off, 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cole has his target. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu moving to his left, and that retires the side. 3 up. Now in the box, Gio Urshela, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Hayes on the run for it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. His career line against Garrett Cole. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 19.
Chris Davis at the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Sean Armstrong has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1 count and the pitch. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 0-2 once more. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Alberto over to his right, 2 gone. Digging in, Luke Voit. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. A step on second for the force. And bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Voit over to his left. 1 down.
Now batting.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead of the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Just hung in there on that one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Number 25.
Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's deal is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. All set for the start of the inning. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Hayes, but he can't get there, and the hit parade continues. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hayes is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. Ready now for Baltimore, Chance Sisco. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with a 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Torres has a play. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Now batting, Jose Iglesias. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Baltimore down to their final strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, Dero?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos?
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-1 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 19.
And that misses inside, 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Hey, 2 down here.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2 and 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. From the stretch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3 and 2.
Good spot for.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up now, Hanser Alberto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And that's out number 1. Standing in, Anthony Santander. It was a walk in his last trip. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
1-1. Foul ball.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he fouls this one off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, get yourself right here.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3 and 2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Judge is there, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Severino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called in the inning. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
We mentioned earlier that a lot of fans came out to the park today hoping to bear witness to a sweep. Heidi, what's the tenor in the stands as this close game gets nearer a conclusion? Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 3 for 11. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
The 1-1. And he pops it up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And that misses 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mancini moving back. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. So stepping in, Tyler Wade, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot. Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Kahnle is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
So it was a swinging strike three. Jose Iglesias goes down to become the first out in the eighth inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 43.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Kyle Higashioka. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. LeMahieu calls for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Hanser Alberto. Last time through was a base hit. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now it's 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And the count will be full. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there. And
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Tanner Scott enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And this throw gets away from him. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
hey, D-Row, all those brooms the people brought to the ballpark today, they're waving them mightily right now.
Yeah, I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than a series sweep? This was a big win for this club, and I expect to see them walking tall into their next series.
Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Torres. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Batting third.
First
The
pitch
shortstop.
on its way.
Gleyber Torres.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Willie Calhoun.
Batting third. The left fielder, Willie
The
Calhoun.
2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is so bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Outside.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Line drive to center field. And quickly, two are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Elvis.
On the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Striding in once again, Torres. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, drop him in. No one better.
From the belt, the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
No one better right now, kid.
Lined hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Mike Tauchman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's got it, and the Rangers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Well, we talked about him earlier, but Torres did not have a productive outing at the plate in this one.
No, he didn't, but you know what? He turned in some quality ABs, made some loud contact, and that's really all you can ask for in this game. It's tough not to be frustrated by a game like this, guys, but if you're him, he's got to do a little soul searching right here and focus on the positive, the process, as opposed to the results today.
The Yanks have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. From the stretch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the belt, the pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled off. Lorenzen, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player.
Galvis on the slide to second for 1. Safe. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Votto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Nick Castellanos now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now.
Mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. 0-1 count. Here it is. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Derek Dietrich is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 35.
Derek lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line hard, but foul. Into the wind, the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra. Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is in the air to left field. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. In now, Freddie Galvis. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pick, eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was...
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends. Lucas Sims comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Sims is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, a drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Another impressive win for a team that has leapt out of the starting blocks.
Yeah, this team is an all-systems-go mentality right now, Matty V. And when that's the case, you don't change anything. You just try to let it ride. It's been an impressive beginning to the season.
Yeah, and it's starting to look awful easy for them, guys. Hats off to this ball club for such a great start.
So the Bronx Bombers are one of the hotter teams in the league right now. And for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Liner towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. Mercado on at first, nobody out. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-1 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it. Brad Hand comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Right to him on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, it's too bad they weren't able to extend that nice winning streak they've been on. But you're going to lose a game at some point in this sport.
Yeah, and you know, D-Row, the key is not to let it slow you down too much when it happens. They'll try to look past this loss and see if they can rekindle the fire in their next game.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. So far on the year, Stanton is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. And the pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes. This is popped up. And there's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Bo Bichette 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. Past meetings against Luis Sessa, he's 1 for 4. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Blue Jay. Anthony Bass takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Popped him up. Jansen is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Next will be the designated hitter, Brett Gardner. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a miss on a slider, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.